What's up, y'all? On today's video, we are talking open enrollment pros and cons at Twin Cities schools. I can almost guarantee there are some factors here you may not have considered, and if you're looking to buy a home, this will be good food for thought when narrowing down your home search. How's it going, friends? My name is Bradford Schulz, and I work with the hardest working real estate team in the game. We're called To the Twin Cities, and this channel aims to be the single best resource on the internet for Twin Cities schools. If that's important to you, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell to get notified every time we post videos. And if you want our help buying a home here in the Twin Cities and navigating the school systems, feel free to reach out to me directly at bradford@tothetwincities.com. I'd love to help. So before we dive into the pros and cons, what exactly is open enrollment? Open enrollment, also known as school choice and officially in Minnesota as statewide enrollment options. So there are two types of open enrollment. One is known as inter-district and the other is known as intra-district. Inter-district allows students to attend schools outside of their residential assigned district. Intra-district allows students to attend a school within their assigned district, but maybe not the school that they're assigned to. So an example of inter-district would be, let's say you live in Bloomington, Minnesota, and you really want to attend Eden Prairie schools. That would be an inter-district open enrollment. And intra-district, an example would be like, let's say you live in Lakeville, Minnesota, and you're assigned to Lakeville North High School, but you really want to attend Lakeville South High School. That would be an example of intra-district open enrollment. So there's obviously some nuance to this. So be sure to check out our video called Open Enrollment Explained, where we go over some general info and then we dive into some granular details. So now that we know what open enrollment is, open enrollment offers families greater choice and flexibility when selecting schools, but it also comes with some potential drawbacks. The decision to choose open enrollment should be based on individual circumstances and educational priorities. With that said, here are some of the pros and cons I think you might want to consider when choosing open enrollment. All right, pros, number one, expanded choices. Open enrollment can give families access to a wider range of educational options. This could be particularly valuable if you live in a school district that really doesn't serve your needs, or may be an underperforming school district and you want to go somewhere else. All right, number two, customized learning. Parents can choose a school that fits their child's individual needs, interests, learning styles, and this can lead to a more tailored and satisfying educational experience. All right, number three, diversity. Open enrollment can promote diversity by allowing students access and exposure to different cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives. Number four, competition. The presence of open enrollment can encourage schools to compete for students, which may result in improved quality and innovation at those schools. All right, number five, and I think this is kind of a bigger one, escape from underperforming schools. Families in areas with struggling schools may use open enrollment to send their children to higher performing institutions, potentially impacting their educational outcomes. All right, number six, access to specialized programs. If a student has a particular interest or talent, open enrollment can provide access to schools with specialized programs such as STEM or the arts or language immersion. All right, number seven, proximity. Open enrollment really allows parents and students access to schools that might be more convenient to work or daycare or, I don't know, let's say grandma's house after school. We've helped people that want to live in one area for one reason or another, but their life really happens elsewhere. So the convenience of where the school is located could really be a big factor here. And last but certainly not least, number eight here, extracurriculars. Open enrollment can really allow students to attend a school that might suit their interests. Let's say they really want to attend a school that has a great debate program or a better hockey program. All right, actually I lied. Coming in at number nine, we're gonna call this one situational. Open enrollment may offer greener pastures for a student looking to escape bullying or a toxic environment. All right, moving on to cons. The first one that comes to mind is transportation challenges. Open enrollment may require longer travel distances, which can be inconvenient and time consuming, and it could be costly. All right, coming in at number two for cons, limited availability. Open enrollment in popular schools that have limited availability could result in disappointment if you're not accepted. And in our video of top 10 school districts, we kind of refer to this where those top 10 schools are really good schools and the application process can be a little bit challenging, and you really want to be there the moment that application goes live so you're ready to go and hopefully have the chance to be accepted. Number three, inequity. Open enrollment can exacerbate educational inequities if only the families that have the resources and knowledge and awareness are able to take advantage of it. Some students may not have the same opportunities due to the transportation issues and lack of awareness. Number 4, impact on neighborhood schools. As students leave their residential assigned schools and districts, it can lead to declining enrollment and thus funding for those local schools and potentially affecting their quality. Coming in at number 5 is a lack of community connection. Attending a school outside of one's residentially assigned school or district, that can lead to a weaker sense of community and less engagement in local events and activities. And I can't help but think, let's say you've been attending the same high school for your freshman and sophomore year, but you decide your junior and senior year to open and enroll at a new school. Not only have you now sort of left the friends you've always had, but you don't live near the friends that are at this new school. So that kind of creates this environment where you've sort of ostracized yourself. All right, coming in at number 6, I'm going to call this administrative complexity. From what I understand, the open enrollment process isn't actually that challenging, but there may be some bumps in the road or things that you maybe didn't consider ahead of time that might come up later, and so creating sort of a complexity that you don't normally experience in your traditional residentially assigned public school district. Some families might find managing transfers or just the paperwork complex and difficult to navigate. All right, coming in at number 7 is inconsistent quality. The quality of schools available through open enrollment can vary widely. So we suggest you watch our videos and also do your own research so that you can feel confident in the school that you're choosing through open enrollment. One thing to think about though is the grass isn't always greener. Does a better rated school automatically equate to a better overall experience? That is something you're really going to want to consider when choosing open enrollment. Open enrollment can provide both benefits and drawbacks depending on individual circumstances and preferences. If you have any questions about open enrollment and want our help buying a home here in the Twin Cities or help navigating the school systems, feel free to reach out to me at Bradford at tothetwincities.com. I'd love to help. See you next time.